Petrograd, modern-day St. Petersburg, October 1917. Cold, wet and windy. The city faced repeated blackouts. Gangs of criminals roamed the darkness. Here, Lenin and the Bolshevik movement had decided it was time to crown the revolution.
There were certain things which everybody expected to be done, which were not done. The Bolsheviks speeded up quite a lot of events, quite a lot of tendencies which were already in making in Russian history.
A deposed Tsar, poverty, unrest and an unpopular provisional government headed by moderate Alexander Kerensky. All the right ingredients to seize power. Lenin wanted to overthrow Kerensky's government before they could be legitimized in elections later on in that year. But the reality was, in Petrograd at that time, Kerensky's government didn't have much support at all. The opposition was weak. 2 days earlier, the Bolsheviks in Estonia led a successful uprising. Now it was the capital, Petrograd's turn. Throughout the day, Lenin was in the streets and barracks directing forces. As the night closed in, the plan was activated. At 9:45 in the evening, the signal was given. The Aurora battleship, then stationed just outside the Winter Palace, further down the river Neva, fired a blank shot, mobilizing the masses that had surrounded the palace to action. They raced across this colossal square outside the Winter Palace. This was the only part of the city not under Bolshevik control. They were armed and dangerous and looking for a fight. But the reality is far from the imagination of Sergei Eisenstein. The assault was pretty much led by a crack group of about 50 men or so. They faced little resistance. A bunch of Cossacks, cadets and a women's battalion. They streamed through the opulent halls and corridors, looting and vandalizing. Then, the Aladdin's Cave, what's believed to have been the largest wine cellar in the world. Meanwhile, on the other side of Petrograd, delegates had arrived here at the Smolny Institute, then the Senate. Imagine in this building, hot, sweaty Bolsheviks. Minority and opposition leaders were the first to take to the floor. Some of those wanted to backpedal the revolution that they'd started, but with an enormous roar, they were shouted down. Then Lenin showed up. Many in the Senate had never seen the man in the flesh before, and like a true political rock star, Trotsky describes how he grabbed the side of the lectern and began to speak. He called a number of decrees, one for peace, one for the redistribution of land to the people. Power was then handed over to the Second All-Russian Congress of Soviets. The revolution was ratified. Its impact would be far-reaching.
We cannot imagine the emergence of the welfare state in the West had it not been for existence of Soviet Union, which was the result of the October Revolution.
Back at the Winter Palace, the crowning jewel of the Russian Empire had fallen to the people. The capital was theirs, but what about the country? In the final program, join us as we trace the spread of the revolution to today's capital, Moscow.
So far, it failed.
Its impact on Russia and beyond.
Social polarization is, of course, social dynamic.